All right, fellas, we're back in Barracuda's gym, and you're here with none other than Tyler Barracuda here. Trying out my new face paint. What do you think? Anyway, yesterday, as you've seen, I suffered crushing defeat at the hands of 485 pounds on the deadlift. And I watched a couple of videos, a couple of how-tos, and we're gonna deadlift again today and see if I made the necessary corrections to get 485. The big issue yesterday was the hips were shooting up, and I think that's a product of me starting way too far behind the bar. So today we're gonna start with the bar not as close to me, and the hips a little higher on the start off, and we'll see what we can get. All right, let's start. So I just hit 485, guys. The lower back was utilized more than I wanted to. I mean, I was trying really hard not to have my hips shoot up and keep my chest, open. But, right off the initial push, my chest caved and the hips came up a little bit. And I'm able to hinge it up because I can hinge a good amount. But that initial start, just not very good right now. So I think I'm not going to try to max on the deads for a little bit. I'm gonna try to do maybe deficit deadlifts, or maybe just deadlifts to the shin, to try to work on that initial power and just get that form down, because it's not there right now and I don't want to risk like total awful injury. So yeah, I'm going to be working on some things, but I'm still going to be deadlifting in some capacity. It's just not going to be a max out on the conventional because, like I said, guys, I don't want to injure myself, and I can feel, I can see myself going down that route if I continue to try to max out when the form is not great. All right.
Do anything. You never want to go fast, especially when you're trying to get it, be intense, execute on it, and get out. For a lot of guys out there, and I was certainly one of those guys in my 20s, I thought I had all the answers. No shit. By the way, in my 30s, I'm still trying to find myself, and a lot of guys are out there. And hopefully when you get your 40s, you get a nice stride, and we're going to do it, and we need to do this job right. We need to stay focused on it, and we need to get the best out of that.
Because without that vision, without that feeling, again, you're drifting around, you're never going to end up anywhere. People don't become successful just by accident. I mean, maybe the guy that transported.
Yeah.
Get twisted. It's not about flipping tires. I'm in Las Vegas right now, and it's hot as shit. It's not about any of that. But what it is about is a lot of us give total control to life. We don't have any control of it. We just give all control of life. I do this shit every morning.
So then I just want to tell people, don't give me this thing, I have a difficult time, I have time, and I don't have time for this, I don't have time. You have time. You make the time.
So I think if you're the most highly motivated person in the world, that grind starts to beat you down a little bit. And that's when you have to stop looking at the short-term thing. Because that's not getting you to get it done. You have to look, okay, what is the long-term goal that I'm looking at? What am I really trying to get done in the long term? And you say, oh, you know what? I'm actually waking up today early so I can be ahead of the curve, so I can sell more of these widgets or whatever, so that I can buy a house. And you know what? Today matters.